Facebook, YouTube, what's going on? We're here again with Gator Vaping Review. I'm your host, Chris, and today I have my friend Jason with me. Today we're going to be vaping on Crumbs Banana Nut Bread. Jason, what mod and tank are you running today?
I'm using the Weissback exoskeleton fire loop mesh.
Okay. And again, I am running the Pulse 80 watt with the Recurve RDA. So we're going to vape on it for about 20 minutes and we'll get back with you and let you know what we think and answer your questions. See y'all in about 20 minutes. And we're back. So I've been vaping on this for give or take 20 minutes. And I have to say, Andrew, you know who you are. You are 110% correct. This is some of the best juice I've had in a long, long time. Jason, what's your impressions on the juice?
You definitely get that full punch of banana bread. And there's, like we had talked about, you get a little bit of like this cake feeling to it. It has depth to it. And one of the things that while we were making that video for the other guy earlier, I was in the background vaping on this. And one thing that I noticed that it's consistent. You know, you don't lose like that flavor after a while. Mm-hmm. And then also, doesn't matter if it's a big hit or a small hit. Yeah, it's still gonna taste exactly the same. Yeah.
Whether you're taking little baby puffs on it because you're trying to do it in private and you're not trying to make a big cloud, or you're throwing clouds for days, the flavor is the same all the way through. And I think one of my favorite parts is normally with a banana nut bread, you get plenty of banana and you get plenty of nut, but you don't get very much of the bread in there. Yeah. This one, you get a nice mixture of all of it. And then it's not so much just like a banana nut bread. It's almost like monkey bread with the cinnamon in there, and how you kind of have like the cinnamon that gets caramelized. Yep. And the sugar that gets caramelized, you get that flavor in there too. It's very, very good. Would you recommend this to a friend? And if so, what kind of friend would you recommend it to?
Absolutely, I would recommend it. Clearly recommend it to people who lean towards desserts or more, not even sweets, just more desserts, I guess.
The flavor says it is a banana nut bread. Like, that's all it says. Do you think it's just a banana nut bread, or do you think it has more depth, more volume, more flavor?
It does have more volume and flavor, like how you said before about it, you know, tasting a little bit like monkey bread, mm-hmm. and that gives it just adds to the flavoring profile for me.
The VG-PG blend, like all their juices, is a 70-30. Describe the juice in your own words.
It tastes like banana bread, and like I said before, you get that cake flavor and it all melds in really well. And you know, go as far as to say you even get somewhat of a little bit of the idea of monkey bread, but you still get that banana bread. You still get the pop of the banana, and you still get the pop of bread, but it's not like they're not overpowering either. Yeah. They just match together perfectly.
So your favorite part of the juice, I'm guessing, is probably the banana with a little bit of the bread?
Yep.
Would you vape the juice again?
Absolutely.
And would you buy it and use it all the time?
Absolutely.
As I said earlier, it is a darker juice. And with most dark juices, most people are worried about it killing their coil. So I've been vaping on it for about 20 minutes, give or take. Jason's been vaping on it a little bit longer than that. And just so you can see, it does make your cotton a little bit darker, but in all honesty, it's not killing my coil whatsoever. Like, the cloud quality is on point. Yes. I'd give it an 8, maybe even a 9, because for something that's going to be this tasty, I'm not expecting it to be a cloud chucking vape juice, but it is very tasty and it makes amazing clouds. So the last thing we're going to do for all those people that are out there in areas where you can't actually get a hold of the juice and try it like in a vape before you buy it, we're going to give it the smell test and the finger test. All right.
You definitely get the bread and banana a lot stronger,
Yes.
but I still feel like it's better
Yeah.
when you're vaping it.
Yeah.
It's not I mean, clearly it's concentrated when we're doing it that way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I definitely get the banana in there, and I definitely get the bread when I'm putting it on my finger. But I feel as if I get a little bit more nuttiness
Yes.
when I'm vaping it. So for those of you that can only do it that way, still get it. It's really, really good, and I highly recommend it. I'm sure Jason feels exactly the same way.
exactly the same. I give it a 9.5 out of 10, rating it.
There we go.
That's pretty high for me.
I'd give it the same. So Andrew, you did wonderfully at recommending this one and sending it to us for this trial. You got anything else to add, Jason?
Nope.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe out there, and we'll see y'all soon.